So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. It's a foul. It could be a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. And he's buried it. 1-0. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Hakimi. And Dalot. Rafinha. Oh, such a clever touch. He's in a great position here. He's had a shot! Now it's Messi. Shapes to shoot! They're back in possession and ready to go again. Dani Olmo. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And this is Messi. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Dalot. Kane. He came in hard, very hard. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Rafinha. Chelsea are behind here, despite their domination of possession. The ball is loose and the chase is on. It's a promising position. Lovely bit of skill. Great chance! It's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? Shot could be on. Now this could be a... Osimhen! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Alexander-Arnold tries to pass it through, and that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Osimhen. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he finish? Oh, denied brilliantly.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Chelsea with the corner, they're first. Messi plays it short. Showing good feet. Chooses to go back. And now they can spring out of defence. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And he's intervened well there. Can he get it through?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Rafinha with the foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
And he's being shifted off it. Played into space. It's a searching pass. Madrid deciding to turn to the long ball now, that is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Messi. He's found a way through.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
5 minutes till the break. And here's Mbappe. Takes a shot! It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Osimhen! Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's played in. And it's claimed by the keeper. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Oh, there's a probing ball. Kane. Kivior. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he's got the beating of his man. And it's Hakimi. Aimed beyond... Oh, shooting chance! And we hit half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que la tienda oficial del estadio está abierta entre semana y en días de partido.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Fernandez, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Dani Olmo. And that is expertly dealt with.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Hakimi. Nicely weighted ball. Now there's a fine ball. That's going to go a long way. That's a lovely, neat pass. Gonzalo Ramos. Now, can they get him away? And he's worked it through. Now it's Dani Olmo. He's got away. And the shot! Hits off target and by quite a way.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Osimhen is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, he's one of these players, Peter, who plays the percentage game. If you keep playing him in, something's bound to happen.
And here's Osimhen. Osimhen! Chelsea still behind, thanks to... That's a foul, no two ways about it. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card, and he walks. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Chelsea are down to 10 men. Osimhen. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Shot a goal! Oh, taken with style! 2 up now, and they are cruising. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Knocks it out wide. Hakimi. Fernandes wins the duel this time. More and more pressure on the ball here. Messi. Tries to play it through. Gonzalo Ramos. Mbappe. Good read, needed to be. Well, that is one way to stop him. Gonzalo Ramos. That looks a good ball through. Dani Olmo couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Little doubt, that is a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Well, they are now a 9-man team. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Hakimi. Oh, it's come loose. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Mbappe. Adeyemi! And he hits the net. Just 1 in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Chelsea get themselves back into contention.
Well, they'll just be...
There's the shot! It's in! There seemed no way back, but they are level. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Chelsea making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And Messi! He has done it! And they've got their lead back. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Fagioli. Valverde. And Alexander-Arnold. Oyarzabal. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
We are into overtime. Just eases him off the ball. Kane. This looks promising. Adeyemi. Now it's Mbappe. Kivior promptly onto that, and that is that. Mbappe. Adeyemi. And it's Dalla. And that is that. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could